geht ab, liebe Leute, und herzlich willkommen zu einer zweiten Folge von Call of Cthulhu. So, der Wahnsinn betreten wieder. Wir sind jetzt am Hafen von Darkwater und schauen wir mal, was für verrückte Sachen uns jetzt noch einfach über den Weg laufen. So, es ist neblig in Darkwater. Ein normaler Tag endet in der Hafenfahrt. Im typischen Nebel von Darkwater geht es denn weiter. Focus Home Interactive Presents. Ah, es ist doch kein Fischerschiff. Fischerschiff, ja. War erstmal eine Raume hier. Mob. Okay, wir sind da, ist doch gut hier. Ding, ding. Nach dieser Folge wird ein Stream über das Spiel kommen. Ein bisschen mal so abends, ein bisschen länger, das Spiel mal ein bisschen kennenlernen.
We're almost there.
Wir sind fast da, okay, Captain. Ich habe verstanden. Cthulhu, oder? Cthulhu. Einfach Call Off hier. Das Spiel heißt Call Off. Call Off, ich weiß nicht, wie es weitergeht. Oder ich weiß nicht, wie es aussprechen. Schreibt das mal in den Kommentaren mit den Buchstaben, so wie man sprechen würde. Nicht so, wie es da steht, sondern so, wie man sprechen würde. Ja, kein Thema für den. 800 Kilo mal eben, zack. Kein Problem. Zack. Allein die Kiste wiegt das schon 20 Kilo.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Alles klar, Chef.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Fitzroy, alles klar.
So, what wind brought you?
Welcher Wind
Das ist der
hat
Hawkins
hier
Case.
Ist er da am Angeln gewesen? Krümmer am Fisch, die Reise war lang, wir haben nichts gegessen.
A sad story that
Nein?
we would all
Okay.
prefer to forget. Charles
Schade.
Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good
Abwehr, kriegen wir mal. Ein oder zwei. Oh,
And his
nein.
wife, Sarah Hawkins.
a nice young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know
Hat er
what?
recht.
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds
Ah,
a
okay.
surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office.
Alles klar.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Ja, lesen sind wir ja
Understood.
sehr
I'm going for a look around the docks.
begeistert von. Neues Ziel. Wir haben doch mit ihm gesprochen. Nebenziele in die Bar gehen und mit Bradley reden. Okay. So können wir ja rennen. Hey, Fischer, hast du einen Fisch für mich? Kannst ruhig mit mir reden. Hallo? Okay, er mag uns nicht. Er denkt auch nur, so ein scheiß Städtler hier. Was sucht er hier? So. Mit Bradley reden ist doch wahrscheinlich hier, oder? Bradley, hi. Was
I
geht?
brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifest.
Nee, okay, nee, mit
On
wem
the
will ich ja
table
gar nicht
next
sprechen. Warte mal. Hauptziele, nee. Brechen wir ab hier. Und hier in die Bar natürlich. Na, du Landratte. Denkt er sich wahrscheinlich so. Da ist er. Pah, du Landratte. Was ist denn hier? Schnösel. Ist ja nicht mal Pestbollen. Viel zu gepflegt. Moin.
Hey, be careful.
Ah, da hat er jetzt erstmal gezeigt, wo der Frosch die Locken hängen hat. Was ist das denn, Alter? Am besten so 80 Kilometer
Let's
lang.
get
So.
him another drink.
Von voll weit. Geht, Bruder, geht.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Ja, ist ja kein Problem. Oh, das wäre aggressiv.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut
Sag es
around
doch.
with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing.
Was?
You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then.
Nur
I
zu.
reserve the right to answer or not.
Dun, 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 dun.
The stranded
Tun wir
whale.
mal so ein bisschen, als ob wir
I guess
Interesse
this
daran
bar has
hätten.
been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy.
Ja,
The
natürlich.
name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
Okay.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Mehr über Sarah Hawkins herausfinden. Kriegen wir
What can you
vielleicht
tell
noch
me
was?
about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Okay. Die Bilder.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah.
Schaurig, okay.
Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the
Natürlich
papers and we
verstehen wir
said
das,
to
kein Thema.
ourselves, who can paint such things?
Natürlich, wer könnte
Is that how
sowas
she
normal?
sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
No, danke dir. Sie reden nicht schlecht.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it,
Okay, das meint er.
the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Ja, natürlich.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Mal gucken.
Do you know where this place is?
Erstmal das Lagerhaus. Wir
Warehouse
überlegen, ob wir
36.
sagen, lass uns noch was
Darkwater
trinken, aber
The Hawkins
erstmal
warehouse.
gucken.
I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors
man
from
erzählt
around
sich
here
Geschichten,
say you can
natürlich.
hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
Okay,
Anything
kein
else?
Thema.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want.
Alles
Anything
klar.
else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Ja, kann ich hier eine reinhauen? Ja, nein, vielleicht.
That'll be all for now.
Soll das Licht hier ausmachen? Vielleicht geht das rein. So, in der Bar mit Bradley sprechen vor allen Dingen. Bradley? Wer
What
bist
you
denn
looking
du?
at, stranger?
Geheimnisvolle Frau. Die trinken alle unter den Tisch. Nichts, gar nichts, was macht.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Kann ich ja mit Pünktchen Anton reden? Ne, lassen wir mal. Soll sie mal trinken. Hi,
You
Digi,
like
wie
our
geht's dir?
song?
Nee, doch nicht.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for
okay.
whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
Sie sind alle
You
verschwunden.
exhausted the stocks.
Nein.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous
Natürlich.
catch.
Wer kennt ihn nicht? Moby Dick.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
Alles klar.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
Young
That
man,
catch
freilich.
saved our island.
Island.
Where's the proof?
We're the
Oh,
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
ach so,
It's
natürlich.
true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
Ach so.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Stranger. Was ist mit dir hier los? Der passt hier gar nicht hier rein.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various
Was ist denn
locations,
mit ihm verkehrt
gifted
gelaufen?
with its own consciousness.
Guckt euch das mal
Until it
an.
finds a new
Zeigt
reader.
er uns insgeheim den Mittelfinger, wenn man von so schaut? Ne?
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too
Okay.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Oh mein Gott, wie viel gibt's denn da zu lesen?
high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay,
Doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
wir sind hier durch. Wir sind hier ähnlich erwünscht. Ah, das ist der Fang hier des Jahres.
Police do their work.
Das ist nicht...
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
The same
Hi.
goes for you, sir. Move along.
Sie sind dem nicht gewachsen.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Der guckt aber auch schon so, als ob der ein, zwei
so
zu
who
viel auf
you?
die Schnauze bekommen hat,
I
oder?
didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now,
Alles klar.
please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Ja,
It's a
ist ja
sign.
gut.
There's something coming.
Also keiner sagt mir, wo es ist. Dann hätte ich mir das eigentlich auch sparen können und direkt auch hochgehen, oder?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Sehr. Hä? Hallo? Muss man mit dir reden? Hallo?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the
Ach,
harbor.
Gott sei Dank.
The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't
Natürlich.
escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater.
Natürlich.
Tell me what I can do to help you.
Reden wir mal hier ein bisschen.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past.
Ach so.
Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded
Ist auf
whale.
jeden Fall storylastig, das Spiel.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no
Ah.
whalers went out to sea after the miraculous
1847 heißt es
catch
da.
of
Heutzutage nennt
1847.
man es
So
187.
where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I
Informationsschub,
presume.
ja. Damals
Although these dates on the manifests
hat man die
could
4
indicate
versehentlich
that he
hingeschrieben.
had contracts of another kind.
Ach so,
With whom,
natürlich.
I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Tja,
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that
wow,
somebody
huh?
here wanted me to search this warehouse.
wo sagten Sie?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay, machen wir noch die 3. Folge raus, ne? Ja, machen wir hier Päuschen. Vielen lieben Dank wieder fürs Zuschalten. Support ist kein Mord. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Bis dahin, Matrosen. Hau, hau. Ciao.